not, am I? Hold on. It's not working.
Ask if they can hear you.
Are you guys able to comment if you can hear me now, if I'm working? Let's see. If you can comment when you're joining in, just so I know who's here. Hi, Craig. Ooh. Stay on this page. Well, I'm having a hard time seeing all of your comments or anything right now. They won't. I know. But I can't see any who's joining in. All right, so we're just gonna get started. I hope everyone starts to join in soon. Okay, we'll just wait a few more. We'll wait like 1 more minute to make sure everyone's in here. How is everyone today? Excited to start baking? I know I am. All right. I have my fun friend Taco here too. Taco has his baking spoon ready. We're all ready to go. All right. So the first thing that I'm gonna have everyone do is maybe get out a piece of paper. I have my little notebook here, and we're gonna write down the ingredients we're gonna need. This is something we do in baking time, the class. So people and participants that are in baking time. I actually work in baking time, so you may recognize me. I'm Bella. So we usually start out the class by writing down the recipe. This way everyone's able to bring the recipe home, so if they really like it, they're able to make it at home. So we're gonna do the same thing today, so if you really like what you made, then you're able to remake it some other time. All right, so today it's a super easy recipe. It only is 3 ingredients. Nutella brownies. I also had an alternative peanut butter brownies. So if for some reason you don't have Nutella, that's completely fine. You can use peanut butter. Most people have peanut butter over Nutella. I did make the peanut butter brownies. I would suggest adding sugar and chocolate chips to those to make it a little more sweet if you do take this route. All right. So the first thing, I'll actually prop this up right here so you can write it down. So the first thing we're gonna write down on our paper is the 1 cup of Nutella. So if everyone can write down 1 cup Nutella. All right, so here's mine. All right. So the next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna write down 2 eggs. 2 eggs. All right. Last but not least, very simple ingredients, 10 tablespoons of flour. And if for some reason you want to just take a picture of the screen so you can see the ingredient, I'm going to hold this up for a few seconds. You can do that too. Ooh. We can always send it out too at the end there, the ingredients. All right, so now that we have all of our ingredients written down like we would in baking time, this is called our recipe card. What we do is we wash our hands. Our number 1 rule in baking is to wash our hands, especially with all the germs going around, the viruses. We want to make sure we stay extra safe right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to my sink and wash my hands. Make sure you scrub them, get in between, back, forth for 20 seconds. We're going to get a good hand washing in. Sometimes singing a song helps while you're washing your hands too, to make sure you get that full 20 seconds in. I'm gonna sing, what song should I sing? Happy Birthday is a good one. Is it anyone's birthday? No? All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nutella Brownies. Happy birthday to you. All right, that should be a good 20 seconds right there. I chose the Nutella Brownies as the birthday today because that's what we're making. Okay. So, now that we're done with washing our hands, the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to preheat the oven. All right, so parents, if you want to help out with that, that'll be good. If you want to try with your parent around, that's also cool, as long as it's okay. As long as it's okay with them. All right, so I'm going to do this on my oven. First, I'm going to check to make sure there's nothing in there, just in case. You can never be too careful. Then I'm going to press bake, and we're going to preheat it to 350 degrees. So the reason we're preheating our oven first is so that when we're done mixing it up and putting all the ingredients together, our oven will be ready. Okay. We'll let everyone do that really quickly. Hi, guys. Hi, CRDs. Craig, I'm hungry too. They turned out really good. Okay. Everyone got their oven preheated? Okay. So now we're gonna get started. But before we get started, I'm gonna have you guys get out all the things you're gonna need to put the ingredients in. So the number one thing, I'm gonna have you guys go on a hunt in your kitchen if it's not already out, is a mixing bowl. So can everyone go find a mixing bowl? It doesn't even have to be this big. If you just have a big bowl, anything that you can mix some ingredients into, that'll be good. So everyone do that really quick. All right. All right, the next thing we're gonna need is our baking spoon. This is what we're gonna need to mix up all of our ingredients. All right. All right. Next thing, I made my brownies in a muffin tray. This was really easy and a lot easier to clean up too. So if you guys have a muffin tray, that would be great, or a cupcake tray. It makes up to 6 muffins / cupcake brownies, this ingredient. So get these ready. That being said, we're also gonna need baking cups to put inside of it. So if you have those, great. And if you don't for some reason have this, you can use a pan, like a brownie pan. Either or works, but I just prefer the cupcake method. All right, so the next thing we're going to need is get a tablespoon out. This is actually 2 tablespoons. Unfortunately, it's all I had. So if you have a tablespoon measuring cup, make sure you get those out. Last but not least, we're gonna need a cup. This is what we're gonna put our Nutella in to measure that out and make sure we have the right amount. Another helpful thing while we're making these are spoons. Just because the Nutella gets kind of sticky, so to scoop it out, it's nice to have 2 spoons. Makes it a little easier. All right. Oh, it is Mrs. Marzano's birthday. So the happy birthday song there was a reason for that. Everyone say happy birthday if they get a chance today. All right. All right, so I guess we're ready to get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take out our Nutella. I'm gonna use Nutella, but if you guys are using peanut butter, follow along with the same steps. All right, so I'm gonna get my 1 cup because we need 1 cup of Nutella. Open this bad boy up. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoop carefully because the Nutella gets kind of sticky and messy, so we're gonna try and be very careful with this. We're gonna scoop it into our 1 cup measuring cup. This is where the 2 spoons get handy because then you're able to scrape the Nutella off the 1 spoon into the cup. All right. Fill it right up to the brim. Okay. This Nutella smells really good. I'm looking forward to the end results. All right. Getting close here. All right, let me just get 1 more scoop. Paper towels might also be helpful right now. I'm definitely gonna need one. Got some chocolate on my hands. All right, so as you can see, I'm gonna smooth it out a little, but I have my Nutella filled up all the way to the top. So it's kind of even. So make sure you have that much Nutella, and then when you're done, get your mixing bowl. And you're gonna, this is where the 2 spoons come in handy. You're gonna kind of pour that right in there. And you can use that 2nd spoon to scrape it off. Make sure you get it all in to the mixing bowl. All right. All right, so Nutella is almost complete. Does somebody want to comment what the next ingredient that we need is? Will somebody let me know? Anyone know the next ingredient? Well, we have eggs and flour left. Does anyone know or remember how many eggs that we need to use? Let's see. Awesome. Whoop. You are right, 2 eggs. All right. So we're gonna get our 2 eggs out. So this is where we need to be really careful because when we're cracking the eggs, we don't want to get the shell. We don't want to get the shell into our mix. So what I like to do is I like to crack my eggs in a separate bowl before putting them in the mixing bowl. So if for some reason I do get a shell in there, then I'm able to kind of scoop it out. So very carefully, I'm going to crack the egg into this separate dish. All right, I got 1 egg down. Now we're on egg number 2. I'm gonna do the same thing, very carefully crack it. All right, and we have our 2 eggs. This is another good time to wash your hands after cracking the eggs because eggs are raw, so we don't wanna get raw food all over everything because it can make your tummy kind of hurt. So I'm gonna take a second to kind of wash the eggs off my hands really quick so everyone can catch up with cracking the eggs and also wash their hands. This time while you're washing your hands, if you want to sing happy birthday to Mrs. Marzano too. That's a good way to know that you washed for 20 seconds. Also got to get the chocolate off. All right. Hands are nice and clean. All right, so that means that we can move on to step number 3. If somebody can tell me what the third step is, that would be great. The third and final step, and how much we need of it. Feel free to look at those recipe cards. I'll flash this again if we need to see. Anyone know? All right, well, we're gonna need 10 tablespoons of flour. So we're gonna get our flour. Oh, my oven's ready. So we'll be good to go whenever we're done mixing this all. Okay, kind of just cleaning off my Nutella jar there. I made a little bit of a mess. All right. Let's see if my friend Taco is liking what we're doing. That look good? Yeah, I think it looks pretty good too. All right. So, what we're gonna need of flour is 10 tablespoons. So if you have your tablespoon measuring cup, you're gonna need 10 of them. 10 scoops. Is this leaking? All right. So everyone scoop out. When you're measuring flour, a good tip is to kind of flatten it out against the bag, or you can get a knife and flatten it out, because you want to make sure, I don't know if you can see, it's flat up and even with the edge of the cup. You don't want to have too much or too little. So this is I'll show you my trick really quick. So you can take a knife and kind of scoop it off. So now it's completely flat. What was I on?
I think that's 5.
2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. We'll do one more. And this will be 10 for me. All right. So now that we have our 10 tablespoons of flour into our mixing bowl, if you have not already added the eggs into your mixing bowl, you can go ahead and do so, which is what I'm going to do right now. And this is kind of what it all looks like in the mixing bowl right now. So this is when the mixing spoon is going to come into play. So grab your mixing spoon. We're going to mix it all together. For the people that are using peanut butter, this is when I'd suggest to add some sugar into it, maybe some chocolate chips. I had already made the peanut butter ones just to try it out, so if people didn't have Nutella, they could make something still. They were just they weren't super sweet. So if you would rather have them sweeter, I would suggest adding the sugar and the chocolate chips. It definitely will help to make them taste a lot better. All right. Gotta use those muscles while I'm mixing right now. You want to make sure all that flour is mixed in, all the eggs are mixed in. Make sure you're getting it off the sides of the mixing bowl. So you're really getting it all done. All right. Gonna mix it for a little longer here, and then we should be good with that. Alrighty. Alright, so my finished mixed up product looks like this. Alright, so now you want to just clear some space, which is what I'm going to do, to put the cupcake baking cups into the tray. So this is for if you're making them more like muffins or cupcakes. So what you're gonna do, take your baking cups, and this ingredient, if you didn't double it or anything, it makes about 6. So I'm just gonna put in 6 cups. All right. Everyone doing okay? How much sugar? How much sugar would you suggest? It's kind of to your liking. It was pretty bland before. It just tasted like peanut butter, so maybe like 2 tablespoons worth of sugar. I think that would do the trick. Okay. Will Taco try the brownies? Oh, absolutely. Taco is itching to try the brownies. Right, Taco? He says yes. We have this secret language that only I can hear what he has to say. All right. So now we're going to take our mixing spoon and also our little spoons from the very beginning. These are helpful too, because the scooping process can get kind of sticky. All right, so I'm going to take my batter, and fill it into the cups. This is about how much I put into each of my muffin cups. If you want to make more muffins, maybe put less of the mix in, and they're just going to be smaller. This way they're going to be like more puffy at the top and bigger. Kind of your own preference. All right. Let's see if we can get this in the video. Honestly, it comes off the spoon pretty easily. At least for me, it has been. So kind of just letting it go on in there. Let's see. Do we make these in baking class time? We have not made the Nutella brownies yet in baking time, but we have made cupcakes before. We have made pizza bagels. We have made banana bread. We have made brownies in a mug. We make all sorts of things in baking time. It's a really, really fun time. And you end up making things that you can bring home to your family, decorate, and it's nice to have a lot of baking skills, because then you can make them at home. Who doesn't want some brownies at home? All right, so this is my finished product of my Nutella brownies in the cupcake baking cups. All right, so give everyone a second to get their mix into their pans or cupcake cups while I wash all the Nutella off my hands because I'm messy. All right. Yeah, baking time is a lot of fun. We make lots of things in there. Lots of yummy things. Oh, we've also made Rice Krispie treats. Those were really good. And that's something nice and simple that everyone can make at home, and kind of food allergy wise, it is gluten-free, pretty simple to make. Yeah. All right. Everyone pretty caught up? All right. So now my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. So I'm gonna make sure I have my oven mitt, all right, because we don't want to burn our hands or anything. You might need some help with this, just so you don't burn yourself. So we're gonna take our oven mitt, grab it onto the pan, and we're gonna put it in our oven. So when I made these, it took about 30 minutes to cook. So I'd set a timer for 25 minutes and kind of check in on them around 25 minutes, and could take between 25 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer, 25. So now we're done. Well, not done completely, but they're in the oven, they're cooking. So a good thing to do, we can clean up too, but what I wanted to know was, I kind of want to know what everyone's doing to keep busy during this time. It's very different. Am I right? I've been doing a lot of new activities that I don't usually do on the daily basis. I've been painting a lot. I've been doing a lot of projects around the house. I've been doing workout classes, dancing. I'm not a dancer, but it is fun to do. Watching TV. What's everyone's favorite TV show? Has everyone been watching TV? Or is it just me? Anyone want to share what they do during this time? I still kind of am on a routine because I'm in college, so I'll wake up and I will do my homework, I will go to my online class, and then I'm also on the soccer team at Nazareth, so I'll do my soccer workout, maybe I'll do a run. We actually just did team yoga right before this, so that's Tiger King. Sorry, I saw Tiger King, great show. I was watching that as well this break. Walk my puppy. Yes, lots of walks. That's always a good thing to do. Can be fun. All right. So also, another thing I wanted to ask if anyone has any suggestions of things we can make next week. Because then we can totally look into doing that. Craig, what type of dog do you have? While we're waiting to reel in some suggestions. No bake cookies. Ooh, that's a good idea. We can definitely look into those. I'm gonna write that down. No bake cookies. Anything else? I was thinking we could always do pizza bagels too. We did those in our baking time class. It was a lot of fun. Everyone really seemed to like them. It's super easy. It's another 3-step ingredient. You bake them in the oven. Let me know if you guys like that idea too. Funfetti cookies. Those sound really good. All right, funfetti cookies. Anything else? All right. So what I'm gonna do, magic cookies. What are magic cookies? They sound good. Magic and cookies? I don't see how that could be a bad thing. Magic cookies. Everyone likes chocolate chip cookies, right? That's always something we could do too. Chocolate chip. Five-layer cookie bars. Wow, that's taking it to the next level. I love the idea. 5-layer cookie bars. Wow. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I do want to know what magic cookies are. I'm still curious about that. Taco would like them? Would Taco like them? Well, Taco wants to show you our finished products from earlier. Taco was a huge help in these earlier. He was a little shy this afternoon, but Taco really did a good job with these. So, that being said, this is our finished product of a Nutella brownie. Let me tell you, they are so good. So, we obviously have some time left of baking. I have about 20 minutes still left in the oven. So what I wanted to do before we wrap things up, I do want to tell you how to take them out of the oven safely and what to do when you're done. So the first thing that you're going to do, I'm going to have Taco help me with this. When you take your muffins out of the oven, again, you're going to use your baking mitt to make sure your hands stay protected. And you're going to take it out of the oven very carefully. And you're going to make sure you put it on a surface that can handle hot items. So I usually put it on my stovetop right here to let it cool off. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a toothpick. This is how you can tell that your brownies are ready. You're going to take a toothpick, put it in the center of your brownie. These ones are. And you're going to make sure it comes out clean. See how this doesn't have any batter on it or anything? That's how you know it's cooked. So if it comes out clean, then you're good to just let them cool off. It'll probably take 10-15 minutes before they're cool enough for you to eat them. And if for some reason there still is batter when you pull out your toothpick, put them in for an extra 5 minutes and then keep checking on them and do the same thing again with your toothpick to make sure that they are all cooked. I really hope you guys enjoyed this today. If you have any more suggestions on things that we can bake for next class, definitely just let us know. Send an email. You can email me, ponticello@autismup.org, or you can email Craig, whoever you want, and we'll take all the suggestions into consideration. Also, if anyone has certain things at home so people don't have to go out to the store, maybe ingredients that have things that you already have at home, so it makes it easier for everyone to participate. That's always a good thing too. Does anyone have any questions? Taco keeps whispering to me and is asking what magic cookies are. We still don't know. Well, we'll look into magic cookies after class. Oh, we got sent magic cookies. All right. I don't want to exit out, but they sure do look good. I just see a little picture of what it is. Looks delicious. We'll definitely... Taco, what'd you say? Oh, okay. Taco said those sound really good. So we're definitely going to have to write those down on the list. Thank you for sending that. All right, I'm going to take a few more, if there's any more questions about any steps or any of the ingredients before we sign off. I'll give that a few more minutes. Make sure to tell all of your friends about Baking with Bella too. And if you liked this, Autism Up, again, does have a baking class. It's called Baking Time. We do very similar things to this. We have cooked, what was our most extravagant item? We've cooked some really awesome things. The banana bread, when we made that, looked really, really good. I think a lot of people really liked their pizza bagels when we made those. So it's a really fun time. We bake some really awesome things, and then we get to enjoy them. I think that's the best part about it. We have yummy treats to enjoy after, and we can do them at home as well. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy. You guys are the best. Look out for more Baking with Bella. Have a great day, everyone. Taco, say bye. Taco says bye.